Carson, what happened just in the red zone and not being able to finish some of those drives?
Yeah, got to look at the tape for starters. There's definitely some execution I can be better at. I already know a couple right away. But yeah, I mean, I like to think we've been pretty good down there this year so far. So some respect, you got to tip your hat to that defense. That's kind of what they do. They're willing to let you kind of take some underneath stuff, and then they're going to try and not bend and not break in the red zone. So they did a good job. So hats off to them for that. I thought we shot ourselves in the foot a couple times. Like I said, I missed a couple, and so the rest I got to go back and take a look.
How'd you come out of this one?
I'm all right. Always tough, and your mind immediately goes, I got 4 days to turn this one over, which is as tough as it gets in the National Football League, not going to lie. So we'll be all right, though.
Of course, in the second half, it felt like you guys kind of had a rhythm and a beat on what they were doing. What allowed you guys to move it kind of within the 20s the way you did?
Yeah, I like to think, moving the ball inside the 20s was not an issue most of the day. I think we had a couple self-inflicted. Obviously, I got to not throw the ball to the other team. That would be great. But I thought guys came out ready to play. I thought we were able to hit some of those intermediate passing game. Second half, I thought we came out right away running the ball right down the field. Hard to say exactly what it was, other than that's kind of what we expected. We came in with the plan. We kind of stuck to the plan. They didn't do anything crazy. I thought we moved the ball decent, just, didn't execute in the red zone and got to not throw it to the other team.
Carson, can you take us through the pick six? And Kevin talked about how there's a dropper coming into that lane as you're hot there. What happened from your vantage point on that?
Yeah, got to see the tape a little bit. Not fully sure. That guy kind of surprised me where he ended up. Obviously, don't throw it right to his chest. That would be great. But yeah, I think they had a good call. I think I got to be better and just progress, or quite frankly, just take the sack there in that scenario and not try and. I saw the guy at the last second as I was releasing the ball, and then I was looking up at the scoreboard, seeing him run. Not a good feeling. I got to be better. I got to be better in that situation, not try and force it. The guy made a good play.
Can you talk us through the TJ play, and then were you surprised? Did you see the replay, and what did you think on the old?
I could see some of it. Truthfully, I was trying to talk to Coach, what are we doing if we don't get this called as a touchdown? So not really sure. All I know is I can throw a better ball at the end of the day. I can make it a little easier on him. It looked like he got his hand under it, and whether it was a catch or not, that obviously it wasn't. But unbelievable play to even give himself a chance like that. He's a stud, but I can definitely make that throw easier for him.
Of course, in 2 turnover in 4 days, like what is the key to doing that for you?
It's a great question. The recovery starts immediately. Right when you get off this podium, I'll be icing. Guys will be taking care of their bodies. We'll be in quick tomorrow. Throwing in a game plan as quick as you can. We're not the only ones doing it. Obviously, they got a short week too. So, quite frankly, never been a huge fan of the Thursday night games for this reason. But it's kind of just is what it is, part of the business.
Just in terms of your chemistry with Jordan Addison, it seems like it's been pretty consistent here in the last couple of weeks. What do you think clicks between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, he's just really good. I'm not going to lie, he's really good and gets open. And obviously Jets draws attention every single snap, and whether they're trying to cloud him or put 2 guys over him like they did a couple times a day. So it's going to give, J.A., Speedy, Jalen Naylor, who we call Speedy, a lot of one-on-one chances. And those guys are good. They're just plain and simple, they're good. And I have a lot of trust that he's going to be where he needs to be, and he kept coming up big time and time again today.
Carson, as you think back, you mentioned a couple that you'd like to have back that kind of jump out at you immediately. Where are the ones that you kind of look back and say, would have liked to have that?
Obviously, the 2 turnovers, that's always – second one, that was just dumb, trying to make a play, and instead of setting up and threw it off my back foot. Not a wise decision there. Obviously, the first one leading to 7 points for the other team, that's never fun either. But a couple in the red zone, a couple chances there that I'm trying to think back early. I think I dirted a ball in the flat to Jordan. That was just a bad one. But, yeah, there's a couple. But, again, they made some good plays too. They made some good plays, and got to give your credit when it's due.
Last couple, Carson.
Thank you, guys.